Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us for this coronavirus update. I'm Jordan Fremstad. There are now nearly 1,700 positive cases in Minnesota, and there have been at least 70 deaths. Winona County has 30 infected and 6 deaths. Houston County is still reporting only 1 positive case. In Iowa, Allamakee County has 24 infections and 1 death. The entire state now has nearly 1,900 people who have tested positive and 49 people who have died. More than 3,400 people have tested positive for the coronavirus in Wisconsin. 155 people have died. That's according to Johns Hopkins University, and includes the first death of someone in Jackson County. There are still 26 cases being reported in La Crosse County. President Donald Trump is defending his administration's response to the coronavirus pandemic and is looking ahead to reopening businesses across the country. But some governors are pushing back, saying that power resides with the states, not the federal government. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
President Trump is meeting this morning with people who have recovered from the coronavirus.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Monday, the president vigorously defended his response to the pandemic, even playing a campaign-style video during a contentious press briefing.
When you reported it. 0 cases, 0 deaths on January 17th.
February, the entire
January, I said in January.
Your video has a complete gap.
On January 30th.
What did your administration do in February with the time that your travel ban bought
A lot.
What?
A lot.
And the president asked Dr. Anthony Fauci to clarify comments about whether delaying social distancing measures costs lives.
The first and only time that I went in and said we should do mitigation strongly, the response was yes, we'll do it.
The president is expected to name a new coronavirus council today. The team will be tasked with advising the president on reopening the economy and country, a decision the president says is his.
When somebody's the president of the United States, the authority is total. And that's the way it's got to be.
Your authority is total.
It's total. It's total. And the governors know that.
But many state and local leaders set the restrictions in the first place and say the Constitution gives them the power to lift them.
The president's position is just absurd. It's not the law. It's not the Constitution. We don't have a king. We have a president.
President Trump tweeted a response saying Cuomo's been calling daily, even hourly, begging for everything, and now he seems to want independence. That won't happen. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Governor Cuomo says the best way to handle reopening the economy is regionally. New York has banded with other northeastern states to try to determine when the virus will allow businesses in their area to reopen. Several western state governors have taken the same tactic. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz extends Minnesota's state of emergency for an extra 30 days. It now runs through May 13th. The order gives Governor Walz the power to issue executive orders to address the COVID-19 public health crisis. Since Walz issued the original order March 13th, he has used his emergency powers to close schools, bars, and restaurants and ordered Minnesotans to largely stay home. La Crosse City buildings will remain in lockdown due to COVID-19. City Hall, Grand River Station lobby, city libraries, parks, fire, and police stations are closed until at least May 3rd. If you need to pay parking tickets or utility payments, they can be placed in the red drop box outside of City Hall. As a reminder, buses are still running despite the closing of the Grand River Station. Applications are now available for La Crosse's Small Business Relief Grant Program. A limit of $25,000 will be distributed to businesses that apply. The application and more details are available on the City of La Crosse's website. The deadline to apply is April 24th. A $150,000 emergency loan fund is now available to assist Winona small businesses. The Port Authority of Winona, WNB Financial, and Merchants Bank have each pledged $50,000. The interest-free loans will be for between $1,000 and $6,000. Payments will be deferred until January of next year. A COVID-19 patient at University Hospital has received the first transfusion of plasma donated from a local patient who has since recovered from the disease. UW Health is part of a nationwide effort to study whether giving plasma from people who survive COVID-19 to patients who are seriously ill with the disease can help shorten the duration or severity of their illness. Based on previous studies, researchers believe the plasma has the potential to decrease the severity or shorten the length of illness.
Could we see results in 2 days or 3 days, or will it take a week? It's hard to say, but that's one of the main objectives that we're looking at as we do this study.
People who have recovered from a confirmed diagnosis of COVID-19 and would like to donate their plasma can learn more by calling 608-262-8300. And we want to thank you so much for joining us for this coronavirus update. And you can always get the latest information anytime on our website at news8000.com or download our mobile app. We hope you can join us tonight at 5, 6, and 10.